Welcome back to the Philasophy Podcast with my buddies, James and Gary.
Hello.
Very enthusiastic this week, aren't you?
I'm fucking tired. Okay. This is episode 16, and I just want to say, even though this is going to be uploaded post 4th of July, happy 4th of July. And happy Canada Day. Sorry, any Canadians out there.
I am using the wrong fucking picture. Ah.
Oof.
Oof. Yeah.
Gigantic oof.
Yeah.
So, how was your 4th of July weekend, fellas?
It was great. Lots of food.
Did you social distance?
Fuck no. I was at home.
I had to work.
That sucks for you. I'm the only one in the unemployment club, so you can just yell at me.
I used to
Shut up.
that, and then
You
I
were
wasn't.
not. You were always worked. As for as long.
I was out of work from 2015 to 2016, and it was almost exactly a year, and it was miserable.
Like, did you get fired or did you
No,
quit?
I had an internship type job. It
Oh,
was a paid
that's-
internship, but it ended. It was only temporary,
Oh.
and I could not find a job.
Well, that's what you get for finding employment through a temp agency.
I didn't. I was recommended to it by a teacher,
That's a horrible teacher.
and it paid well, and it was a cool job, but it ended.
Well, why didn't you follow through with the trade?
Because
he got caught fucking.
Because I was an intern. There was no other positions available for somebody who had no working experience other than a small internship. I was doing
He's
a job
lying. He
that
fucked
people
his
didn't
boss's
want to
daughter.
do.
Yeah, I know what an internship is, but I don't know.
He fucked his boss's
I
daughter.
didn't even know she had a daughter.
Oh, so you just fucked the boss.
I could have,
Yeah.
but I
That's why you had to.
Which
That's why I didn't follow through with the another internship in the same field because
He didn't feel like continuously getting his asshole raped.
that's a great.
What?
This is why people don't listen. This
Yeah.
this is why. This is why people stop listening like a minute in, because they're
No,
just like, nope.
this isn't why.
It's one of the reasons.
Maybe.
Exactly. See? Understand, there's a bigger picture.
Time for the weekly rundown.
We'll edit this later.
So the virus, we were going to go into the green phase in Philly. We kind of are, but not exactly, because we're not at the required 80 cases a day, which the city wants to be at. So
That's
there is
disgusting.
some openings of some stuff, but
Okay.
gyms are still closed, which is unfortunate for me because I'm too thick and I'm trying to be less thick.
Not going to be any less thick than you already are, Thicky.
Yeah, but I can be less thick. I'm not like
Shut up, Thicky McThickerson.
That's exactly what I'm trying to avoid.
You are.
Look, as
Or
long
what?
as long as you can see your wang and shit, you're good.
Barely. It's getting dangerous though.
Getting quite small, he's saying. Small.
My air conditioner works very well.
Small yet swole. Small.
Whoa. All right. First news story of the week. Terrified woman returns home to find mutant potatoes have taken over her flat. Don't you just hate it when that happens?
Every time.
Of course,
Every
with the lockdown restrictions, people, I guess some people decided to leave their homes to spend quarantine with their boyfriends, which is what she did. I don't know that luxury because I don't have a boyfriend, and if I did have a boyfriend, he wouldn't be rich enough to have a home because I cannot attract rich people. So
I mean, if you get
Nah,
thick
you
enough.
no, not that type of thickness.
Are you sure?
He's looking for a nice guy. One of those guys that's creepy on the internet, you know.
So all of them
I mean, you're talking to one right now, so.
creepy. The right
I
word
mean-
to describe him?
I mean, we're on the internet right now, and he's talking.
Technically, not right now.
Oh, you're going to point the finger at me, are you, fuckface?
Yeah, of course. Why? Why? What else?
Remember, there are 4 more pointing back at you.
Wait, what?
Well, anyway,
Wait.
she
Huh? Wait, I don't get it.
Anyway, moving on.
moving on.
Got it.
She left her home to be with her boyfriend during the I guess the dog days of the virus restrictions when shit was really shut down.
Mm-hmm.
Among the belongings she left behind was a simple bag of potatoes she had picked up from the local shop with the intention of cooking them for dinner. She didn't give them a second thought as she would happily pass the time with her boyfriend, her mans, before returning to the flat in this was in France. How about that? For the first time, I should have known because they're using the word flat, which is not a word we use here.
That's
unless
usually,
you're referring
I was
to
actually
the
assuming
Earth.
England.
Well, the story was written in England. This is
Oh.
mirror.co.uk, but the story takes place in France. Read by an American.
Wow, so the
My
translation has been lost.
It's
Completely.
flawless.
It's time
I
and
am
space.
translating this from British English to American English flawlessly.
Yeah.
Wait, she said no. She might have said that, I don't know. But when she opened the door, she says she was left terrified by the unassuming bag of spuds, which had grown meter-long pink. I don't know how long a meter is, so use your imagination.
I thought it was like 3 inches. No, meter's 3 feet.
Okay, so 3 feet long pink tentacles and reached out to every corner of her small flat.
That's a big potato.
It's actually pretty terrifying looking.
Indeed.
Have you ever seen a potato that's got spuds?
No.
Yeah.
No, I am not a farm boy.
You don't even
That's
need to have a farm. Like, seriously, they call, I don't know if they call
Check that shit out, boys.
Shut up. It's usually eyes of the potato or something like that. Potato eyes or some shit. What starts growing.
As I opened the front door, I noticed a strange shape at the back of the kitchen. As the light was off and the shutters were down, I didn't realize it was the potatoes. Jesus, man.
What?
Did you see the picture I sent you?
No, where's it at? Oh, there
Check
it
it
is.
out. You can see the potatoes for yourself.
Oh my god.
That's creepy. I mean, I'd just be like, you know what? I'm just gonna not live here anymore.
I need to see this. Because
Apparently potatoes turn into octopus if you leave them alone.
That's the roots. Potato
my God.
is it's a root
My
vegetable.
God.
Photos show the huge whatevers to have pierced through the seal of the kitchen worktops, falling to the floor below, wrapping themselves around a broom, and even reaching up to her television.
Mm-hmm.
Donna said it took her hours to completely remove the potato and its army of runaway shoots, but not before sharing a photo online.
I really doubt that.
I actually think that it very much
Yummy nummy in my tummy.
It was probably wrapped through shit and around shit, like.
Eh.
I mean, that ain't fun to deal with. That's not something I want to, like, after I'm having a virus, like, stay in with my boyfriend, and I come home and I see potatoes have grown over all my household items.
Oh yeah, well, if it's all over, then it's different. But this is just a small corner.
Well, it's more than that, but I'm not sharing a bunch of photos. Basically, it dug into a lot of stuff, a lot of fixtures. It was months. I mean, it was left growing for months unattended. So,
you know, that would stink. They do go bad. I swear to God, they don't have any source of water or nutrients, then the potato will just rot.
Okay, I gotta be honest with you. Why did she leave in such a hurry that she just left the food out? Like who does that?
She wanted the day.
I mean, you don't really need to refrigerate potatoes. I mean, it's clearly in the bag that it was bought in. It was still in the bag it was bought in, but still, that would have smelled.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it smelled awful.
And it usually smells like ass.
I can't.
Dirty ass. You never smelled a rotten potato before?
No, I have not smelled a rotten potato before.
God, what?
I grew up in the city. No, I did not see
that's really, I was in Philadelphia too, and we had potatoes, and sometimes, well, we forgot they were in the cabinet.
You know what? You know where you got to put them? My mom did this for years. You put them she stored them in the oven in a plastic bag. So whenever she needed to cook something, she'd take out the potatoes and the pans and all, like, oh, there's potatoes. Remember, there's potatoes.
Just gives you the amount of room and space that a Philadelphia row home gives you.
Absolutely.
Where do you storage? Everywhere. Find a spot.
Ghost hunter is probing potty-mouthed ghoul at site of historical murder. Now, this isn't Tover. I know he's not here right now, and you might think he's dead and moved on to the afterlife, but he is indeed
He
not.
might be.
He might be. He might be
I
a
don't know.
potty-mouthed, but he's not this potty-mouthed ghoul.
Are we sure, though?
I guess you can't be 100% sure.
Okay, moving on.
They were swearing at... The ghost was swearing at tourists at a beauty spot.
Huh.
The angry apparition is said to be a woman in white who tells people to, and I quote, and cover your ears if you don't like curse words, fuck off, in an area known as Dead Woman's Ditch. Dead Woman's Ditch is the area. I wonder, and you have a ghost problem.
Dead woman's. Wow.
Yeah, this is Larry fell down the stairs stairway. Named so for the tragic accident that happened many years ago.
Oh shit, my back.
I don't know. If I was a ghost, would I really spend my time just telling people to fuck off? Like, maybe occasionally, but I wouldn't do it all the time. There was investigations in the site after the murder of Jane Walford by her husband John in 1789. The couple say they picked up a voice which told them to fuck off. They also claim to have encountered a murderer from 1798. My wife has experienced it for a long time.
Wow.
Sure, it wasn't just the neighbor saying, fuck off.
It was definitely Gary hiding behind a bush.
Maybe.
How do you react to a ghost telling you, you're like, what? What?
You flip at the bird and tell it your mother.
I don't know how violent it is. Like, is it just saying that, or is it like really rude with it? Like,
I would assume there'll be like a whisper in your ear or something like that.
Possibly.
few days in the same place, both myself and my friend were whispering in our ears the word hello. Another time, I was walking along the canal and saw an old man walking towards me with a dog. It was a winter's evening, so dark the man got near me and was looking down towards the ground wearing a cap. He mumbled, hello, and I said hello back after about 20 to 30 seconds. I looked back to see no man there. I'd walked that way and knew that there was nowhere he could go along the canal, and there was no splashes or anyone falling in the water. Maybe he just, slowly inserted himself and floated away.
Yum.
He just walked into the canal and just said, fuck my life, I'm done.
Maybe. I mean, I'll never just assume somebody is a ghost. That's just had to be a ghost. There's no other explanation.
Mm.
Or maybe he just took another. Maybe you were just high as shit. Were you taking anything?
I mean, who knows, man? But that is a really specific thing to get, to see while getting high. Wouldn't it? That's too... I don't know. I think it's a little too detailed.
An old man walking along a trail with the dog that disappears? I mean, maybe.
I mean, that sounds too ordinary to be, hopped up on some drug this...
I mean, but at least it's like a normal ghost. I could see myself being a ghost, and I'm just walking my dog, and I'm like, hey, how you doing? And I disappear, and I...
You would be walking
somewhere.
your chunky dog.
Yeah, in the afterlife, I'll be very buff because I guess you can choose your body in the afterlife. I'll be super buff.
I really
I'll
don't...
wear no shirt. I'll be like a shirtless buff ghost. How you doing?
All right, in the afterlife, this is how it's probably gonna go. If you're going to heaven or something, you're gonna have the point in your best point in life, how you look then, and if you go to hell, you're gonna have how you look the worst point in your life.
Huh?
Does that make sense?
Well, then in that case, I'll just be me right now. I don't know if it's gonna get any better than it is right now.
That's right, because we're not even halfway through our lives, unless the world burns down in the next 3 years or so.
We'll be lucky if it's 3 years.
You got 3 years, bitch. Losing pounds.
Stick to the ghost theme because maybe not ghost. We don't really know what it is, but it's kind of creepy. I wanted to. So I'll send. I gotta send the. It's actually a video. It's actually a very short video, but it's kind of creepy. So
Any quality?
The quality's actually pretty decent.
How about the audio?
Pretty decent. There's no real audio involved, so you don't gotta. I don't think there is audio at all for the video, but even if there was, it's not really important. So This pregnant woman was filming her baby bump, as pregnant ladies do. They film their baby bump. Look at the progress. Look, maybe it's moving. Maybe you can see something. Oh my god! So a woman was home alone, began filming her baby bump, but was terrified when she watched the footage back because something
Really?
happened.
Not sure if I want to click on this video.
It's actually not that bad. Don't worry. There's no like jumps. I mean, I guess it's a jump scare, but not quite in the literal sense of like a ghost popping up in your face and like
Hmm.
So the video was uploaded to Reddit, where the user explains his sister had been spending the week in a house alone with only a kitten and a dog for company. As she lay on the bed to rest, she captured the moment her baby bump was shifting under the blanket with the caption, "My heart is actually beating." The kitten can be heard meowing loudly, so if you don't want the meowing on the pod, you can just lower your volume.
Why can't I watch this video?
It's like the first thing on the top. I mean, you don't need to watch it. I kind of described it, but wasn't until she sent the video on Snapchat and watched it back to herself that she noticed a terrifying figure appear to rise up at the end of the bed, which others compared to a head popping up before the footage stops. Right as the footage stops, at the end of the bed, there's a little head-shaped thing that starts to pop up, and then the video ends. So we have no idea what it is, and it's not like a perspective thing where like the camera moves up. Maybe it's like the bedpost or something. I watched it and I was like, okay, that thing actually just moves. The user clarified that both the cat and dog in the house were white, so it would have been clear if it was one of the animals, and she was home alone at the time with no other children. So it couldn't have been the dog or the cat because they were white, which is weird to have two animals that same color, but whatever. So we would have known. And the figure in this is like brown. So did you guys watch it yet?
I'm watching it right now.
I have not.
Yeah, you got to look at the end of the bed when you're watching. It's really short. It's like 10 seconds or something. Did you see it?
No.
It's like at the end of the. You got to watch like towards the back wall area where the wall meets the bed, and you'll see like something. It's like at the very end. It pops up like a little bit.
God, you know this website's just like full of ads, right? It's more annoying than.
Dude, every website is full of that.
Like seriously? No, I clicked it again. Fucking ad. I can't even rewatch the video. Yeah, fuck it. I give up.
Gary, did you see it?
No,
Do you want to?
not at the moment, honestly.
I'm gonna just Google it and see if I can
It's
find a better
basically,
video.
yeah, what I'll describe it, because this is a podcast, but you guys can look it up. It's pregnant woman filming baby bump left terrified after watching footage back. You'll find the video if you search that. It's like, this was on June 29th, so it's a little bit older story, but it's very interesting. So it's not really a weekend review, but sue me. So the yeah, it kind of like pops up at the end. I don't really know what it could be, to be honest. I mean, I like I'm gonna watch it again myself, and like I'm really not sure what it could be. Like, if there was another kid in the house, if it was an animal, that would make a lot of sense. But you got me. She's haunted. She's haunted. That is a sign that the baby is gonna be a demon. That's my prognosis.
What?
Demon baby.
Alright, I'm on a different thing. See if I can.
Look, it's a demon baby. It's not, you know, it's not very hard to figure out.
Demon baby.
Alright, I got you. I got it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Thing that was
It's definitely because
Yeah, you can see something move up at the back, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's like, I don't know what that could be.
It kind of looks like a shadow, right?
Maybe it was one of the animals that was like in another part of the room coming in. We cracked the case.
I doubt it. I really doubt that.
Well, it's either the shadow of something or it's a demon, and I'm leaning towards demon. When in doubt, always lean towards demons. Lean towards the demons.
Unless you're Doom guy.
So, On to lighter, non-ghost creepy news, but something that's probably equally as disgusting. Kellogg's launches onion-flavored breakfast cereal.
Oh, dear God.
You know that's just gonna flop. You know, I wouldn't even put launch in that fucking name.
No. I feel like Health Nuts will pick this up quite quickly.
They would not.
They'll appreciate it for it.
They would probably have
no.
a better time eating a raw onion.
Like an ogre?
Yes.
Ogres have layers? Onions have layers.
Crackers love.
Boxes of Choco Flakes, which is what they are called, sold out in 2 days as cereal fans hailed a win for democracy following a long campaign for Kellogg's to honor a 2004 pledge. The firm had asked shoppers in Korea to vote for a new flavor, chocolate cheki cereal or green onion chaka. I don't know what those are. Koreans went against the grain and plumped for onion, but amid claims of vote rigging, Kellogg's deleted thousands of votes and the other one won. That's such horse shit. Don't put onions as an option if you're too scared to fucking make it real. Put your money where your mouth is, Kellogg's. We never expected consumers would be interested, but every time we have promotional events, online communities ask for us. Hey guys, this is Kellogg's. Give us the onion cereal.
Kellogg's Korea on Wednesday will finally release a green onion flavored breakfast cereal.
I mean, I'll try it for money.
I would. What?
Pay me.
What? That would not taste right with milk, man. You might as well just eat that out of the box.
I mean, to their credit, they never really wanted this to be a thing.
It is the end of a 16-year wait for campaigners for a product.
They had to pull back in 2004, and the Koreans were like, we want onion cereal. And they were like, why?
It's onion flavored.
You gave us the option.
Onion flavored Chex. What it is.
How about, I can't wait for Chex flavored onions. Get on it, farmers. Farmers.
Wow. It's a limited edition. I'm looking at a cover of the picture.
Thank God it's limited edition. Like, there are many foods that are limited edition that I wish weren't, and one of those things is pancake crimpets made by Tasty Cake.
This is something that North Korea would definitely force upon their people.
That is something that they would probably love to eat because they don't have anything else.
Exactly.
That's like handing them like a fully cooked like chicken dinner with mashed potatoes and stuffing and shit. Like,
except
you guys know what this is?
Next pod, Gary eats onion cereal live.
Onion cereal review.
You should have to go to Korea.
No, you got it.
No.
You know what?
No,
I'm gonna look up
thank
if I can buy it. Buy a box.
God.
Let me see if I can buy this shit. You continue. I'm gonna do a little search.
While you're searching that, Little Caesars staff fired after couple finds pepperoni swastika on their pizza.
Okay. I think I've seen that. I've seen
It
that.
is a pizza with pepperonis in the shape of a swastika. Now, I've been told that the swastika is the wrong way. Now, I am not a swastika expert.
What if
so I
it
guess
is just a mirrored image?
I'm wondering, did they still eat the pizza? Because, I mean, it looks pretty good. I mean, it's Little Caesars, so, you know.
It's terrible.
This is fine.
I found a cereal, by the way. You can buy it on eBay for $23.
Get it. Buy it.
Why?
Because we can do a live pod of your reaction.
This is going to...
Of you choking and dying.
Horrible. That's why it sounds so fucking horrible, though.
Why do I want to do this? I don't know.
You don't want to do this, but you're going to, probably.
Maybe.
Ratings.
So, anyway, aside from the fact that... So, this pizza was delivered, or at least they picked it up, I guess, because it's Little Caesars. But when they took it home, because you usually don't look at your pizza, I mean, I sometimes might on the way home, but I can understand why someone might not.
If I get a large order, like several pizzas, yeah, I'm gonna check each box because you never know. Actually, no.
Little Caesars does deliver now. So this was in Ohio, so I don't.
But still,
yeah. Well, they noticed a couple. Well, aside from the fact that there was pepperonis in the shape of a swastika, which is the big thing, it was also not cut. So they just had one giant pizza, slices. So if you wanted one slice of pizza, there you go. That's your slice.
Just roll up the fucking pizza.
So they were the location called to apologize the next day. So what I'm guessing what happened is that they were incredibly bored because I mean I guess how many people are coming in? Maybe they're in a small town, whatever Middleburg Heights, Ohio is. I've never heard of it, but I'm assuming it's like a small town. And they're just like, hey bro, you want to make a swastika? You better make a swastika out of this fucking pizza. And then
yeah, man.
like, whoa, bro. So they hand the pizza to the couple, and then they're like, all right, bro, where's the swastika pizza? And like they open one up, like, wait a minute. Oh shit, bro. Did you give them the swastika pizza? The swastika pizza, no.
But what if the people who took the picture did it?
A lot of people were actually like thinking that because the pepperonis, like, they were like not really melted in. They were kind of looked like they were on top, like not really on. So
I remember that picture, and it.
But the thing is that it's uncut. It's not cut at all. So
exactly.
How would they get their hands on that?
And how would Little Caesars just not cut it?
So yeah, what I'm thinking is literally some guys were fucking around. They didn't cut the pizza. They just put the pepperonis like that, and they gave it to them by accident.
Or they just bought a pre-made pizza and rearranged a fucking pepperoni.
Also, I don't really think this is like a white supremacist thing that like actual Nazis did this. I think it was just, I mean, yeah, you can say it's not funny and you're
teenagers.
Fair enough. Yeah, but that's what I'm thinking. Just two bored like teenagers.
Dumbass.
I mean, Hitler might eat a pizza like that. I mean, he probably did.
I'm not going to go there. Can we just steer away from this?
What kind of pizza did Hitler eat?
That's a good question.
A juicy one.
Was it extra crispy?
Bad.
God.
The extra juicy one. That's just bad. Where are we at with time, Jim Jan Jimbo?
Too far into the Nazi jokes, I swear to God. We're at like 27 minutes.
27 minutes? Okay. Well, let's get with the heavy hitter. The mystery of how flying snakes move is solved by scientists.
Isn't it like a spring system? Roll back and then...
No, they have tiny wings. Tiny
what?
Wings.
No.
They have very tiny wings.
They do not.
No, they're actually airbenders.
Well.
Snake, yip yip.
Stop it.
You know, we have snakes that can go underwater too, and now we have flying snakes. Are we gonna have snakes that tunnel deep into the earth and like pop up like through your house? Like, are we gonna have like snakes that travel into space and bite astronauts? That was a Rick and Morty episode, actually. There was the space snake thing. So, is there anything these snakes can't do?
Meth.
That's more of a when, not a if. Specifically, the snakes in Florida probably figure that out.
How much you want to bet Florida's already trying to figure out how to weaponize these fuckers?
If they weren't too busy trying to keep the alligators away from them, then I'm sure they'd have done it by now.
No, that's why they're trying to figure out how to weaponize them.
Yeah, but that's a slippery slope because then the animals team up and then they overthrow you.
This isn't Planet of the Apes.
It's Planet of the Snakes.
Exactly. And we know how that ends. With a shitty Terminator overhaul.
Oh, no. Not enough. I can't wait for the next one in like 10 years.
Yeah.
It'll be, it's like Terminator, cool name. So it's like Terminator Resolution or something.
Terminator butt stuff.
Where like 90-year-old Arnold Schwarzenegger is like,
I won't be back. Collapses.
Where he just collects a paycheck and then goes home and cheats on his wife again.
For like the 8th time this week.
Flying snakes are able to undulate their bodies as they glide through the air, and those unique movements allow them to take flight. Scientists have found these snakes, such as paradisi, also known as the paradise tree snake, tend to reside in the trees of South and Southeast Asia. So if you don't want a snake flying over your head, don't go to Asia. Just don't. Just stay away. For their research published in the Journal of Nature Physics, scientists from Virginia Tech put motion capture tags on 7 snakes and filmed them with high-speed cameras as the snakes flew across a 4-story high feeder.
What?
These snakes have like little collars. They were filmed. They probably thought they were in like an action movie. Snakes, the movie. I saw a comment and it was like, "How else do you think the snakes got on the plane?" Jack Saka, a professor in the Department of Biomedical Engineering and Mechanics at Virginia Tech, blah blah blah, measured 100 live snake glides. Imagine that's your job. You just watch snakes fly around.
I'd be terrified and concerned.
I just want to
as
know
to
who
why
would
they
win.
haven't done anything about it already.
Who would win in an air battle, flying snakes or flying squirrels?
Flying snakes.
Well, you would think that, right? But the snakes don't have any
Airbending.
arms, right?
Airbending, though.
Yeah, but the squirrels have like arms. You know, they have like
Airbending.
little paws. Yeah, but they can like throw projectiles and operate projectiles. Just saying, man. Just saying. Flying snakes, flying squirrels. What other creature? Can elephants fly? Is that going to be our next, like, we gonna find that
No,
out?
please, no. I don't want Dumbo to be real. I don't have to have a fear of a goddamn elephant sitting on my fucking house.
Didn't
What
we
do you-
already like?
You got against Dumbo.
Didn't we already have like a live action?
I like my home in one piece.
Look,
Yeah,
there's
there was a live action Dumbo with Danny DeVito in it.
Yeah, I'm still concerned about
So anyway,
that.
I started flying.
Bang,
that's
bang, bang,
that's
bang.
terrible. Oh my god!
In one set of experiments, they aimed to discern why undulation was part of each glide. They simulated what would happen if it wasn't. They did this by turning it off. When their virtual snake couldn't undulate in the air, its body would fall. So they made like a simulation, and they said, "All right, don't undulate when you're in the air." And then the snake was like, and fell on the ground.
Wow.
So,
Flying snakes. Like, how much more can 2020 throw at us? Like, seriously, it feels
technically-
like they're running out of shit to.
I'll be honest
invent.
with you. This one doesn't
no,
really count.
no,
Flying
they're not
snakes
out
have
of
existed
shit.
for a while.
But still,
Sailing spiders.
sailing spiders.
Like, when you say
Sailing
sailing, do you
spiders.
mean like sailing through the skies or through the seas?
Through the seas.
Wouldn't soar.
There are already flying spiders.
So, like spider pirates.
Yes.
pirate spiders.
Spirates?
Spirates.
Spirates.
But pirates. I don't know. What is that shit?
Spurters.
And I just would love to be the guys that were paid to watch snakes glide around the room.
That'd be pretty tight.
That would
That'd
be pretty
tight.
terrifying.
I'm honestly shocked that the flying snakes don't live in Australia, though.
So am I.
But then again, I
You
guess they
would
ran out
think
of
that
room.
they
But you think
well, I don't know, man. They really need something to counteract all of those fucking spiders.
I really doubt that snake would last.
Now watch, we're gonna find out that Cthulhu was really just holding the island of Australia on top of him this whole time.
I would not be surprised.
that
in
would
the
be pretty tame
slightest.
for this year?
That would be very tame. Because, first of all, it's far away from us, and second of all, it's Cthulhu.
Cthulhu just stands and we just see him and go, oh, Australia's gone.
Ah, that
Well,
makes
where
a
have
lot
you
of-
been,
Oh.
bitch? We've missed you.
He just walks away from everybody.
He just
I wouldn't blame him.
just comes on land
Just
once.
flips us all the bird.
Yep,
That's fair. That's fair.
we're not worth his return.
Kim Jong Un reportedly blew up office over dirty depictions of his wife.
What?
So earlier in the week, if
No,
you
it's
guys didn't hear,
not
there was- Shut up. Shut up. So, there was like this office where like the North Koreans and the South Koreans met and had like discussions, and it was like recently built, I think.
Yeah.
And the North Koreans blew it up. They blew it up. And everybody was like, why'd you blow it up? And they were like, we're not going to tell you because we don't tell you anything.
So we're just gonna make an assumption that we probably already know.
Somebody drew hentai of his wife.
Probably.
It may have been that, but we don't know for sure.
I mean,
He was so furious about
I'm
the dirty,
pretty
insulting
sure that we're
depictions of his
fairly
wife in an anti-Pyongyang leaflet campaign initiated by defectors in South Korea that he blew up a liaison office with Seoul and threatened to take, not with Seoul, like with Seoul, like Seoul, man, like the capital of South Korea, Seoul.
yeah.
Just so you know.
I'm a soul man.
So
And threatened to take military action.
how upset is he gonna be if when he realizes that he just didn't destroy everything? You know,
Ladies, get you a man that would blow up a liaison office to protect your dignity. It's just he's going to have to be very fat and a ruthless dictator.
I'm pretty sure the fan art that the South Koreans are making of his wife is much better than what he actually does to her.
Oh, I'm sure they actually look really good. Like that's the part of the world where hentai is very well made.
Do I really need to search this?
No,
Yeah.
I mean we don't have any images of it. This is kind of like a report. It's not like a fact.
I'm a
But
fan.
why else would he blow up a lead? I mean, I don't know why else he would blow it up. There was no other significance to it. I guess just to piss people off. But
Maybe because he's just a bratty child with too much power. How
Mm,
about that?
That would describe most world leaders.
Yeah.
The leaflets carried over the highly militarized border by balloons are a propaganda tactic that the two countries have used since the Korean War. But the pamphlets that made it over the border on May 31st included provocative imagery of First Lady Ri Sol-ju, sparked serious outrage in Pyongyang, and they bore a special kind of dirty, insulting propaganda aimed at the leader's spouse. So, I don't know. Kim Jong Un's wife takes up the butt. I guess that's what it says. I don't know. She's kind of pretty though. I mean, she's pretty. I mean, absolutely forced to be with him for sure.
She dead inside, bro.
She is. Yeah. I mean, he can literally have the pick of any woman in his country. So I mean, he picked pretty well. She has to show like she's actually interested in the stuff that he does for a living when she'd rather be anywhere else. It was said they were photoshopped in such a low-grade way that they became the last straw for the North Koreans.
The last straw, like
Photoshop?
seriously.
Photoshopped.
Are they Photoshop though?
So I guess they photoshopped her head on like a porn star's body. I don't know.
But idols are very well taken care of in Asian countries.
Yes,
That's
but this
the thing.
man is very fragile.
Yeah, it really would just take someone making fun of his wig.
Do you think it's a wig? I actually think it's a legit hair. I mean, that's definitely legit hair, but
Yeah, I
it's
know.
not a good hairstyle.
Oh, God.
I can't defend it. I'm looking at it. He's got the right idea, but it's
He looks like he's got a dirty eraser head.
Yeah, like it just doesn't look good. Like don't use that. Don't use eraser head. It's very close to being racist. Careful. Tread carefully, James.
I mean, what's he gonna do? Nuke my house after he doesn't listen to this podcast?
Yes. Oh, he listens.
He listens. Why is our views so low?
His dad was a big because their computers don't register here. His dad was a big film fan. You know that.
Big films or little films? Little films.
Well,
where
he was a little man, but he liked big films. He liked westerns, I believe.
Is that why his son did Rush Hour instead of?
Instead of what?
I mean, Kim Jong Un is best friends with Dennis Rodman, right?
Wow.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
No, they're like legit friends. Like there's like pictures of them together. Like Dennis Rodman says it all the time.
I think he just does it because it's like having the rich kid as a friend in high school.
Well, yeah. I mean, he loves basketball too. So I mean, you're friends with a basketball star. So what would be another weird?
But are they legit
celebrity
friends? Is my question.
I think so. I mean, I think he can go there whenever he wants. I mean, he sticks up for him. Dennis Rodman, like he legit sticks up for him.
I believe.
Nice things about him. I want like
Dennis
more
Rodman's
weird.
a crazy dude,
He's insane. Yes. Watch that Last Dance documentary. You get an idea of like what he is. And one more weird celebrity world leader mix-ups. Like, can you imagine if, for example, Adam Sandler was friends with Vladimir Putin?
I could totally see that.
I would love to see that.
Well, which version of Adam Sandler would you want to be friends with Putin? Would it be
Oh,
just
you're
like
talking
plain
The
Adam
goofy
Sandler?
Happy Madison one, or the one
Oh.
from Uncut
Happy
Gems?
Madison.
I
Happy
would
Madison,
love
most
to
assuredly.
see Happy Madison.
You're gonna die, Vlad. Vladdy and me. 10 years from now, Adam Sandler's next movie.
Wow. Yeah, when socialist Russia takes over.
They already have their dictator, so. What
Biden?
else? What else? How about Xi Jinping and Dwayne the Rock Johnson?
That sounds wonderful. It
Yes,
sounds like a match made in hell.
Sounds like a good closer.
You know, we always talk about The Rock running for president of the U.S., but I would love to see The Rock run for president of China. I think he could win there.
What
Can you
about
imagine
Hawaii?
him like in the just
would
like him
Definitely be the tallest man in the country.
the largest just overall mass. Like the entire country would weigh less than he does.
Would they have to categorize him as like a mountain?
Yes.
Yeah, he would be.
He would no longer
the-
be the Rock.
The Rocky Mountain.
Yeah. No, he would just be the mountain. He wouldn't be the Rock anymore.
The Mountain Johnson.
The Mountain Johnson. Let's see. We got the leader of Germany, Angela Merkel, with let's go with Jimmy Fallon. Yeah, it's kind of a bland duo. She would be infinitely more funny than he is.
Yeah.
And she speaks nothing but German, I'm pretty sure. So I
thought
wouldn't even
they-
know what she's saying.
I thought they lost their funny bone.
Mhm.
Or is that part of the joke?
What?
That
What are you saying?
Germany has lost their sense of humor?
Mm.
Like they burned it out of his existence?
Nah.
You can just chill there, you little
Nice.
anti-Semite.
That's fine. I'm probably
Nice.
gonna cut it at the Rock.
Let's see. I'm trying to think of one more to top off this list. So we'll go with Boris Johnson, the Prime Minister of the UK, with let's go with Rob Schneider.
What
I
about
was
Dan
thinking-
Schneider?
No, not the weird, creepy feet touching dude from iCarly.
Yeah, I wouldn't even go that far. I don't know. Really? Rob Schneider?
Because I was thinking of Adam Sandler, so now I'm like Rob Schneider. Because
Yeah,
he needs something to do. He hasn't done anything.
You understand, but you might as well just make him like in charge of the Philippines. It's like, I swear to
I
God.
heard the leader of the Philippines is an asshole.
Well, I'm pretty sure Rob Schneider would be an improvement.
Probably.
Maybe.
I'm imagining Rob Schneider showing up on the set of Uncut Gems, like, "Hey, so what's my part?" Like, "Oh no, you're not in this one."
You can
But
do
Adam,
it.
I thought I was in all your movies. And then Kevin James shows up too, and it's like so tragic. What would those two guys do without Adam Sandler? They're like his left and right testicle.
Well, I mean, I feel like he'd have no balls whatsoever.
I mean, he's got balls since Uncut Gems.
That was a good movie. I encourage the viewers to see it. And if you don't, then you're anti-Semite because you don't like Adam Sandler, the Jew.
Wow. Yep. Yeah, you're right. You're right there. You're right there. Yeah, you racist motherfucker.
All right, well, I think that's it. I think we're done, right?
Yeah, that's about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's over. It's done. We're out of here. Click.
All right. Thank you for listening. Please check out the other pods on the channel. Please subscribe. Please like. Please share. And check out our social media, Facebook and Twitter at Philasophy Pod. Thank you for joining. We'll see you next week. Goodbye.